Hi, my name is Stephanie Michael, Property Manager and Associate Broker for MacDoc Property Management in Fredericksburg, Virginia. I would like to go over with you 10 reasons why we think you should have a property management company. If they're a good management company, all of the following things should be true. Property management companies typically have the knowledge, experience, and technology to handle all aspects of renting and maintaining your investment property, from marketing, leasing, inspecting, and maintenance to customer support for both owners and tenants. A good management company is going to have integrated credit bureau reporting. This is very helpful with thorough credit background reports on applicants and also reporting non-payment to all the major credit bureaus. By using a property manager, you will always have access to a local presence. If you don't live within a few miles of your rental property, having a local property manager is key to being able to serve notices quickly, verify maintenance work has been completed, and inspect the property to maintain the condition. A property manager is going to have better vendor performance because they are a large customer for several of their vendors, and vendors are more responsive to customers who give them a lot of business. Property management companies will be a buffer between the tenant and the property owner. In most cases, owners of properties want to do the right thing and they want to be responsive for their tenants. But sometimes, if a tenant gives a story that they were laid off from their job or they had car trouble or other reasons why they're going to be late on their rent, owners have a harder time saying no to the tenant directly. It's easier for a property manager to be in the middle and say, "I'm sorry, but the rent still needs to be paid." Most property managers who have been in the business for a while, they have seen all sorts of things happen in properties. They have heard all sorts of stories from tenants, and they can typically handle those things much better having experience in that field. Access to attorneys and or legal advice. Property management companies usually have an attorney that they use or they can access through their realtor association to provide them with legal advice for any situation. These are real estate attorneys who are familiar with real estate laws, the Virginia Landlord-Tenant Act laws, and the laws in general. If you end up selling your property, most management companies can provide a smoother transition for you from having a tenant in place to selling that property. Management companies are available 24/7 for responsiveness to tenant and or property needs, and most companies have an emergency line after hours and normal business hours to offer 24/7 availability. A property manager is going to be able to fairly and equitably handle and process a timely disposition of the security deposit. Basically, when a security deposit is in play and repairs need to be made on your property, that is the most common area of contention between tenants and landlords. The courts are very friendly towards the tenant side. A good management company is going to be familiar with the ins and outs of what is considered normal wear and tear and what is considered damage, what is typically acceptable by the courts, and they can save you the hassle of going to a small claims dispute with your tenant. And if it does come to that, they will have a justifiable reason for what was charged that was deducted from the tenant's security deposit. Most management companies are utilizing current technology. That means that you're going to have some sort of tenant online portal that they can pay their rent online as well as submit maintenance requests. Most will offer an owner portal as well, and you would be able to access all of your current statements, your past statements, and you would be able to access any of your documents. They would also make your payments via ACH, so you won't have to worry about a paper check, or the check is in the mail, or the check got lost, or etc. It will just simply show up in your account, and that's the way it should be. If you have any questions about property managers or management companies, the team at MacDoc Property Management is here to serve as your resource in property management. We're happy to advise you on anything related to property management field and provide our experience and knowledge to assist you in making the right choice for you and your investment.